The long-awaited Phase 3 and final leg of the Hindu Hriday Samrat Balasaheb Thackeray Maharashtra Samruddhi Mahamarg is finally complete, and we have exclusive access to this beauty behind me. What you see is the 7.7 kilometer Igatpuri tunnel, a state-of-the-art tunnel that has cut down time significantly, has a lot of salient features. But what we at Autocar are excited about with the tunnel is going through it with a loud and fast car. And can it get louder and faster than this? The Mercedes-AMG S63E Performance, an 802 horsepower missile that can rip through time. For once, I am going to shut up and let the car do the talking. Now that was very quick and very easy, but building this tunnel was not so. So let me take you on a slow lap to show just what all has been done. Now we're at the start of the tunnel from Igatpuri towards Mumbai, and what you encounter first is this shaded roof. Now that's there for two reasons. One, to protect the entry of the tunnel from monsoons during the rains, and two, to let drivers adjust their eyesight to the transition from daylight into darkness. Yes, the tunnel is very well lit, but you still need some sort of adjustment. Nothing is as bright as broad daylight. Now once that ends, you might think the tunnel has begun, but that's not true. This is what they call cut and cover, a roughly 240 meter section that is man-made. And as you can see, the walls are adorned with nice art, really nice to look at, and definitely better than those digital boards. Now once that ends is where you actually start seeing the rock face, and that means now you're under the mountain. Now the tunnel is far too large for any boring machine to drill, so what they had to do was use the NATM, the new Austrian tunneling method. And that is basically drill and blast. They had to drill holes and blast it using explosive, and that is how you could open up such a big space. What's also a big highlight on this Igatpuri tunnel is the amount of safety that has gone into it. The first thing, of course, is the mist line. Now, it is there to protect in the event of a fire. It can withstand up to 2 hours of intense fire. So even if you have a car flaming here, the lines won't be disrupted. Then of course you have fire extinguishers at every interval. You have telephone lines as well to make SOS calls, and every lane is very well marked. There are reflectors in place. There is a walking pathway. So in case in an emergency you end up walking inside the tunnel, you have some protection for you as well. Obviously the tunnel has a lot of features. It's built very well and is very impressive, but equally impressive is this S63 AMG. Like I mentioned, over 800 horsepower. And that means tunnels are very, very exciting. All you need to do is tug along, sport mode engage, exhaust at its maximum. It is a different feeling when you have no other car to disturb the audio around you. Incredible. But that's not the only party trick. If you don't want that, if you don't want a big raucous V8, I don't know how you not want this, but in case you don't want it, the S63 also has this, the EL mode, and that means the car is now fully electric. It has a battery pack, it has an individual motor, and that just offers a quiet and silent experience. But why waste a tunnel? I only have 7.7 kilometers of it. Get back into Sport Plus. Excuse me hitting more than the speed limit, but it's controlled. No one's gonna come in my way, so I am allowed to. And probably the only time I'm allowed to do these kind of speeds in this tunnel. And we have daylight again. Wow. That was 7.7 kilometers of pure bliss. And that was done in under 10 minutes. I mean, usually this road would take easily half an hour. You had a lorry that has broken down, you had some traffic, some taxi drivers that are absolutely maniacs, and that number would go up. But this was seamless, no uphill, downhill. You just go from one end out of the other, and it has saved 25 minutes just like that. Due to the challenging terrain, constructing the tunnel required a different method, and that meant allowing the machines to access from the side of the mountain. Once the crew and machinery was inside, digging out was much easier and faster. Also, the shafts help with ventilation and now act as emergency exit roads conjoining the two tunnel tubes. Now, while the construction of the tunnel was a feat in itself, getting access to that was even more difficult because of the topography of the region. You see, Igatpuri is in the mountains, and well, you don't have much flat land. So what they had to do was connect two peaks, and that has been done by the use of viaducts like this one. Once you exit the tunnel towards Mumbai is a 1.2 kilometer viaduct with a maximum height of 200 meters that joins it with the road ahead. And do you feel the transition? Absolutely not. Despite getting AMG suspension, the S63 is adept and stable. Now, once you pass the bunch of tunnels and the multiple viaducts, what you're left with is Samruddhi. From what we know, business as usual, long loping straightaways. You've got a wide road section as well. Everything is flat, but it definitely cuts down on time. Cars like the S63 E-Performance are at home on these stunning roads. The power, performance and safety allows you to kick back, hit the massage seats, hum with the Burmester audio system and munch on the kilometers. The 76 kilometer final section took no time, and soon I was at the entry to Mumbai. The 701 kilometer section will cost 2.06 rupees per kilometer, making the entire Mumbai-Nagpur journey worth 1444 rupees. Behind me is the final toll on the Nagpur-Mumbai Hindu Hriday Samrat Balasaheb Thackeray Maharashtra Samruddhi Mahamarg, and it has been an absolute joy to have driven it in the past till Nasik and now to do it all the way home in Mumbai as well. And to top all of it, what better car than the S63 AMG, because it underpins so many of this road's characteristics. It too was designed to shrink the distances, has space and comfort in bundles, and above all, like the highway, it will absolutely change the way you travel.